Mr. Secretary, it's taken you 2.5 months to come here before this committee to explain the actions of January 3rd. Today, the world faces a worldwide pandemic, the coronavirus. Will you come here next week and explain our international efforts to deal with the coronavirus, or will it take us 2.5 months to have you back here? Yes or no?
We have briefed Congress over 70 times on Iran. 70 times.
My question is about the coronavirus and whether you'll come here next week or whether you think we should focus on the coronavirus.
I'm happy to work with you to find a time that works with everyone's schedule to talk about this.
Well, let's hope it doesn't take the reclaiming my time.
I can't let go.
Reclaiming my time. Sir, you limit us to 2 hours. Secretary Clinton spent 11 hours. You must adhere to the rules of this committee, just as you enforced them when you were sitting in this room.
Order.
I am reclaiming my time.
Order.
As this administration has been so inconsistent with the facts as it relates to coronavirus on matters of security and public health, the American people need credible, consistent information, and we are consistently not receiving that from the administration. I yield to Representative Levin.
Mr. Chairman, is it possible I could respond to a couple things? I wasn't asked a question, but there were.
You were, sir. You didn't answer them. I yield to Representative Levin.
Thank you.
There were material misstatements made.
Mr. Levin controls the time. The problem is we don't have enough time.
The administration has given us shifting stories, you, the president, others, about what was going on there. On January 10th, again, the same day you were up here briefing us, and I was there on Soleimani strikes, and we didn't hear a word from you on the threat to 4 embassies. Why not?
There were multiple embassies, which my diplomatic security team had enormous concern about.
Sir, I have such little time.
Are you going to let me answer the question?
No, because you're not answering the question, sir. I'm not asking you to reveal classified information.
Mr. Chairman,
when you
please let the witness answer the question.
Well, let me say this. I want the witness to answer the question. I hope that when we run out of time at the end that the Secretary will agree to stay for a few extra minutes.
I will not agree to stay for a few minutes, but I'm happy to answer whatever questions I can.
Well, then,
Mr. Chairman.
this is the problem, Mr. Secretary.
We briefed 70 times, Mr. Chairman.
Yeah.
Now, I want to talk about some important points that were made in the very beginning of this hearing. The first comment from the other side today was, how can we make sure that we offer Iran aid? From Mr. Cicilline, can we ensure that we can offer aid over to Iran? That was the first question that came out of this committee. Second comment from the other side.
Would the gentleman yield?
No, I will not. Second question that came out was this, offering that you should spend more time here and that Secretary Clinton spent 11 hours here. Wow, we should give her a hand of congratulations, not even 1 hour for every hour that she allowed our men and women overseas to be killed without dispatching any QRF, any quick response force. Congratulations for that. So I want to ask here, are any of my colleagues, I'm willing to offer time for this, who have been chastising the president, who keeps saying over and over and over that we're less safe because of killing Soleimani, willing to say right now, I'll offer you time, that you wish Soleimani was still alive? I'm willing to yield you time. You said we're less safe. I'm willing to yield you time if you want to say you wish.
I'm happy to answer your question. Of course, we think the American.
I didn't yield you time yet. If
well, you said you want to yield time. Do you want an answer or not?
Would you like to ask me if I would yield you a moment?
Yes. Happy to answer your question.
I will yield
we
you a
believe
moment,
the principal responsibility of the President of the United States is to keep the American people safe. We believe this action ultimately has made us less safe.
So do you want Soleimani still alive?
Of course not. Nobody on this side wants Soleimani alive. You know better than that. Shame on you for even asking that question. And shame on you for suggesting we're not concerned about the safety of our embassies.
I reclaim my time.
You know better than that.
Will the gentleman yield? Will the gentleman yield?
I'll offer a moment.
Will the gentleman yield?
Would you like to offer that you wish Soleimani was still alive? I will yield.
Will the gentleman yield? Yes. I'm Congresswoman Spanberger from Virginia.
I apologize.
And referencing what you stated earlier, the point of it was there was no evidence given in the classified briefing. None. None of imminence. None. And as a former CIA case officer, I am very happy that Soleimani is dead. But we need to have strategy,
I will reclaim
and we
my
need to
time
ensure that we are protecting the American
I am
people, and
reclaiming
those
my
are the
time.
focuses of our questions to the Secretary
Everyone
today.
yield, please. Everyone yield. The gentleman reclaims his time.
Again, it's said no less than 10 times, we're less safe, we're less safe, we're less safe because Soleimani was killed. It was said over and over here. So that's a simple question. Do you wish he was still alive? I'll still hold on for another moment here if anybody wants to offer. They wish he was still alive.
Will the gentleman
I have
yield?
not yielded you any more time. No, you've used up enough. Thank you.